According to George R.R. Martin, it sure sounds like an Elden Ring TV show or movie is on the way. In a recent post on his blog, the legendary author and world-class procrastinator said, "Oh, and about those rumors you may have heard about a feature film or television series based on Elden Ring, I have nothing to say. Not a word. Nope, not a thing. I know nothing. You never heard a peep from me." What rumor? For Martin to say something like this certainly suggests that a pretty serious effort is in the works to bring the Lands Between to the big screen. This, of course, wouldn't be the first time Martin has hinted at upcoming Elden Ring news on his blog. If you think back to 2019, when Elden Ring itself was just a rumor, it was this comment that convinced many of us, myself included, that the reports were true. Martin's post lines up nicely with the words of director Hidetaka Miyazaki, who said, "I don't see any reason to deny another interpretation or adaptation of Elden Ring. A movie, for example. But I don't think myself or From Software have the knowledge or ability to produce something in a different medium. So that's where a very strong partner would come into play. We'd have to build a lot of trust and agreement on whatever it is we're trying to achieve, but there's interest for sure." And this joint press release from Bandai Namco and From Software announcing that Elden Ring had sold 12 million units, where they said the following: "Much effort was placed into creating Elden Ring in order to exceed the expectations of our fans worldwide. With a similar goal, we will continue our efforts in expanding the brand beyond the game itself and into everyone's daily life." In other words, a major adaptation of the story of the Lands Between is always what they've been hoping for. So based on all of those statements, it sure sounds like an Elden Ring TV show or movie is a matter of when, not if. Personally, I'm a bit surprised by this news, but I probably shouldn't be. Video game adaptations are finally starting to find their footing. My daughters love the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed both Fallout and The Last of Us. During some water cooler conversation at my day job the morning after Joel won all John Wick on the Fireflies, I told some coworkers that I thought many more adaptations of video games were on the way. I just never thought Elden Ring would be among them. Obviously, if this all works out, it's a huge win for From Software. Elden Ring has already sold more copies than any of their other titles, and introduced scores of gamers to the Soulsborne genre. If done right, and that's a big if, because as we all know, adaptations can go off the rails and get real bad, real fast. An Elden Ring TV show or movie has the potential to expand that sphere of influence to an even wider audience. In various press releases, Bandai Namco has continually referred to Elden Ring as a franchise, which certainly implies that they intend to keep creating in the Lands Between, even though Miyazaki has said that they have no plans for a second DLC, or a sequel. And aside from publishing the short story Martin submitted along with his mythos, I don't think there's a better way to keep Elden Ring going than a TV show or a movie. But what do you guys think? Would you be interested in a major adaptation of Elden Ring? And if so, would you rather it be a TV show or a film? And since a true announcement about this is likely a long way off, let's go ahead and speculate. What story do you think the adaptation would tell? I have a tantalizing thought on all that, but it'll have to wait for a future video. So until then, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I do have some longer, more lore and analysis focused videos on Elden Ring on the way, but I just got back from vacation and am still getting my life together. So for now, I wanted to give you this quick, news-focused update while I work on getting back into the swing of things. Huge shout out to Farewelleon for allowing me to use her covers from the Game of Thrones soundtrack for my Elden Ring videos. Big thanks to all of my silver and gold tier YouTube channel members and Patreon subscribers, including James Pruitt, Corey Matson, Gustavo Balabi, Little Caesar, Reed, and Pathonian. who get early access to these videos thanks to donations of $5 to $10 a month. See you guys next time.